We have got a busy day planned. We have really three big things that we need to do. Number one is we're driving the boat, and this is a 42-foot Scout for a shooting, which means we're going around with a drone shooting the inside of the boat for a listing shoot for Robby at Coachella Yacht Sale. So that's number one. Then once we get done with that, we're going to move into doing some how-to boating content for social media. So some of that short form content that you always like to see. And then we're expanding to get a little more long form content. So we're going to start going over a lot of aids to navigation. So navigation aids, channel markers, all of that stuff to do our long form course content. So those are the three big things we're going to do. We're about to pull up at the marina and hop on the boat and then start with thing number one. We're at F3 Marina. We're gonna hop on the boat and hopefully everything runs well. And we'll get off the dock, go offshore a little bit. It should be, I don't know, maybe 2-foot seas. We're gonna go run the boat with the drone up in the air and then shoot our own stuff. All right, walking up on the boat. She looks good. All right, so now we gotta take all the covers off. There's an alarm behind me, which will go off eventually. That's the high water alarm. So really, before I do anything, I just gotta make sure that boat's not sinking. So we'll look in the bilge. I'm down in the bilge. So what we're looking at, there's a lot of stuff down here. But what we're looking at, basically back here, there's no water. Well, there's a little bit of water, but that's completely normal. If you're looking down right there. So nothing to be concerned about right now. So we've got the generator turned on. Now we need to hook that generator power to the boat. So right down here, here's our panel. And this is not the battery panel. This is really for the generator and all this other fancy stuff right here. So this was the generator. All I did was turned it on. I made sure that hatch was open just to get rid of any of those fuel vapors that may be down there in the engine room, in the generator room. So that's on. Now, it's really hot in here, so we gotta turn on the AC. But first, we will switch this on. You see that says generator? So now the boat is running off of the power of the generator. So this has the same switch for shore power. If we were to plug in shore power, there's generator power. So if we had shore power connected, we would go off on the shore power, slide it up, and then on for generator power. So now the boat's running off of just generator power. All right, next thing is we gotta turn this AC on. Now AC, go down, down, down. Just make it cold. Fan, it's on the cold mode. All right, yeah, we're good. All right, we got all the lines off. That's good. Seems like getting out here. There's a sailboat right in front of us, so we'll just spin around the opposite way. And then back up into an open spot. See, we didn't have much space coming out because that's on that side. That's the slip we came out of. So we're just going to back out into a more open spot. Slingshot that bow upwind. So there's a lot of wind moving down here. It kind of funnels through here. We've got all these tall buildings. So we have the wheel all the way to the left. We have our starboard engine in reverse. That's going to back that stern up towards this side and then slingshot the bow around. We've got plenty of momentum. All the way to the right, left engine forward. Slingshot that bow around even more. And one more time, all the way to the left, and then in reverse. This is the hardest part because now we have heavy wind on the beam, Now I'm good. I'll turn all the way to the right. A little bit extra power and forward, and we're able to drive out. So this is normal getting on a new boat. I've got to look through, make sure everything is good. So right over here, you look, and you see we've got 23% in the port fuel tank, 27 in center, starboard 5%. So we got to go fill up just to do our shoot today. Of course, that's going to take a little bit longer now for the day, but you got to do what you got to do. It's better than getting stranded offshore. So let's go. We got a dock right over there to get fuel. Not much space for us. We could fit between the towboat and this yellowfin, and we could try it. Right here, I'm just gonna spin around. I'm gonna split the sticks right here, back straight in, and then kind of grab walk to the side a little bit. We'll see how everything is gonna play out. With these 600s, it is kind of hard to split the sticks and get a quick movement out of it. So I'm gonna try to angle myself back here, angle my engines towards towboat engines, and then split the sticks again after I get some momentum moving towards the dock there. So I'll split the sticks with port and forward, starboard and reverse, and then use the thruster. Now the thruster is super powerful. That'll control the bow, and my splitting the sticks is going to control the stern. Now that's fun because I used to have to do this with 120-foot yachts, so pretty chill here. Since the starboard side is the one that's dead, it's got no fuel. Get it right there. The only bad thing is you got to run it through the boat, but we're also going to fill up the 2 tanks on this side. The difference between this and a car gas pump is, you know, the car gas pump, you could just open it up and leave it. With this thing, you can't. So you gotta hold it. Or there's a little trick, you get a water bottle or a tennis ball, stick it right in there, and it should, some pumps will stop, some pumps won't, some pumps will overflow. So you make sure you pay attention to it. It's a pretty easy run out now. We're just gonna pivot off of that stern fender. So go port and reverse, starboard and forward, and that's going to pivot the boat like this. And you see up here, it's bringing the bow out. You can point it up there. Bringing the bow out. So now, just keep the engine straight, drive straight forward, and we are going out into the ocean. Made it out here. We're in front of AMR off the beach in Fort Lauderdale. He's about to put the drone up in the air. So then we're gonna run along the beach with the drone following us in the air. It'll you know, be some cool shots. Outside of that, I mean, that's really the biggest thing we have to do. And then coming in, he's just gonna shoot video and photos of inside the boat. So pretty simple first part of the day. And yeah, then we'll go inside, we'll shoot some more. All right, so we just got done running the drone out there in the ocean. So now we're just gonna do some inshore stuff on the intracoastal, and then we'll drop him off, and then we'll do our own stuff. We gotta get Ryan off. They'll just quickly jump off, and then that'll be it. We're not even gonna tie lines. It's pretty much a touch and go. That's what we do to practice. Touch the dock, get off the dock. Touch the dock, get off the dock. Turn to the right, put that port engine in forward. That swings the stern out like this. We did that. We didn't even touch the dock right there. He just popped off really quickly. Pop forward engine forward, bring the boat out. Put forward engine forward with the wheel all the way to the right. So I could go ahead and get some movement here, some momentum. And then steer back to the left. Start the reverse. It's gonna back us up, back us away from this spot over here. Back to neutral. Steer to the right. Forward, straighten the wheel, and we're out. So I opted for that because I trust steer than gear more than splitting the sticks when it comes to these 600s right here, which don't split the sticks very well. So did our steer than gear, manned out. There's a decent amount of wind falling through here too. So we got to get the drone out, see if we can fly it over here. We shouldn't have a problem. We'll see. But we're going to shoot a lot of like navigation markers, a lot of the bridge stuff, just so you guys have a good idea of, you know, what marks we're looking at and all of that. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so we got a little bit of camera work done, drone work done. We're gonna go to one other spot, well, two other spots. We're gonna go near the marina, do some stuff for our aids to navigation course video, and then one more short form video for social media, and then we will be good to go. We're running out of time today, so we'll try to knock these out as quick as possible. And all right, we've done a lot already today. We're getting wrapped up. The last thing I have to do is go through here and do a little drone shooting, because what we have up here is called a preferred channel marker, and really want to make sure, oh, that's loud. Really want to make sure people understand what that preferred channel marker means, because if you go on the wrong side of that preferred channel marker, it could be bad. So what I'm gonna do, I gotta take off the drone real quick.
Take off.
All right, we are going in for the day. I'm done. We just did a lot of stuff on navigation markers, which you'll see. Now the last thing to do is dock, gather our things, turn off the generator, all of that stuff, and then drive home. We'll get out of here. All right, so why don't we go, we'll just go right here. Nice open spot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm in reverse. I'm just gonna start getting my stern over a little bit. Try to work it out. So right now, starboard's in reverse. You can just point back there now. Now starboard reverse, port forward. Yeah, that bow's not coming upwind much at all. So I'm gonna, seems like I'm gonna have to kind of force my way in here. I gotta get my stern as close as I can to that piling right there, with still being safe, of course. Feathering the throttle, just trying to keep this right here. My goal is to lean on that piling on my port side as I back in. Ooh, that wind. It won't let my bow come up, you feel it? So, trying to get this thing close to that side. Now when I'm ready, let's throw these lines on. We are all done. This is inside F3 Marina right here. Everything's automated. Look at that. Sick. All right, see you on the next one.